Hello, my name is Michelle Berry, and this is the Sidereal full moon report for February 24th of 2024. And I'm currently in Malaysia, and I just got caught in this thunderstorm, and so I'm a little flooded right now. And doing just this quick, it might not be quick, I don't know, I'm a little fuzzy, full moon report in Leo, as Leo's inviting us to embrace our authenticity. And right now, myself, I'm very uncomfortable, but I know by doing this report anyway and embracing my own authenticity, and I'm able to shine brighter in this world by just being myself and sharing my gifts. Even when I'm not looking optimum or not feeling optimum, it's definitely an opportunity to open our hearts, and this full moon is encouraging us to step into our power. And we've been talking about this all month with these different energies and with Mars. And as leaders and creators, learning how to really be unapologetically ourselves and truly expressing our unique talents. Just like the lion, the lion represents for this full moon. Courage, strength. Now is the time to confront any fears or doubts that have been holding us back from pursuing our passions. And this month in particular hasn't necessarily been easy, but from who I'm talking to, it's like we're finally able to acknowledge, like, this has been really hard. This is the shadow parts that I need to shed this light on and step into my courage. And in fact, the word courage traces back to the Latin word cor, meaning heart. And in its earliest usage, this courage referred to acts of bravery and valor that stemmed from one's innermost convictions and strength that came from their heart. And over time, the concept has evolved to encompass not just physical bravery, but also moral and emotional and spiritual fortitude that we face in times of adversity. This linguistic connection definitely highlights the deep connection between our courage of our heart and deepening and emphasizing the role of opening the heart to give and receive more freely, so that we can step into our dharma or a leadership role, or maybe it's just simply communicating or expressing more freely of who you really are, creatively and effectively, to be seen more for your gifts in this particular moment of time. So for me, one of the things I wanted to do, instead of just talk at you the whole time, is to do a heart-centered, quick little heart-centering exercise. Like, you're finding a quiet space. Take some time every day to connect with your heart center, to close your eyes and place your hand over your heart. breathing deeply into the space in your heart. Just visualize a golden light expanding from your heart center and filling you with so much love and courage and confidence. Set your intentions that truly align with your heart's desires. Maybe it's letting go of a relationship so that you can truly invite in the relationship that you want, both with yourself and with others. Maybe your intention is to let go of that job and fully step into your dharmic path. Or maybe your intention is to start a job and learn something new, and so that you can really not only help yourself but help others too. Having an intention that is aligned with your heart's true desires, and trusting in your own inner wisdom of your own lion or lioness. This full moon really illuminates what's on our path, to bring things out of the shadows, to release and to heal. And at 5:31 a.m. Mountain Standard Time on February 24th, the cosmic energies are potent. The day before and the day after, and maybe even 2 days before and 2 days after, these energies are so potent. And they're offering an opportunity for deep introspection and transformation, aligning with your heart and the energy of Leo. This lunar phase invites us to connect with our innermost desires and follow our heart's true calling. It's a time to release any self-limiting beliefs, embrace the fullness of who we are. I know sometimes I Pollyanna out, but truly, this is the time, this is the month, this February energy, and even going into March. Things may not feel good, like, oh yeah, it's all butterflies and rainbows. But that discomfort of not knowing, but knowing and following your inner wisdom is really powerful. And during this full moon, we're in Magha Nakshatra, where there's also a powerful emphasis on leadership and legacy and honoring our ancestral roots. Magha Nakshatra is ruled by Ketu, symboling ancestral wisdom and authority and spiritual liberation. We're being invited, literally invited by our ancestors to connect with them, to connect with our lineage and our wisdom of our ancestors, and to draw upon the strength from their guidance as we navigate our path forward. They have all been through so much so that we can be where we're at, illuminating our shadows, getting through the stickiness, and truly stepping into a higher vibrational frequency. When we are urged to step into these roles as leaders and visionaries, and recognizing our power and responsibility that come with our positions, that come with our dharma. Whether you be a housewife, or whether you're a woman in business and leadership, or a man who's leading his family, or the nation, or whatever it is, it's time to reflect on our legacy and the impact we wish to leave on the world, ensuring that our actions are aligned with our highest values and principles, honoring our roots and leading with integrity. We can make a positive impact on the world through our open hearts and wisdom and compassion. So, to harness this full moon energy, I'm always into ceremony because I am a shamanic practitioner, and in my own chart I work so much with ritual and being stable and creating a stable life so that I can share my gifts. And I do this through Ayurveda and daily dinacharya. And so anyways, I'm always loving sharing little rituals that we can do. So one of them, because Leo is fire, it's not like fire, like angry fire, or like I have to burn through everything fire. Leo is this like inner fire, this leadership quality, this loving warmth of the hearth and home. And it would be, so it's a good time to have a little fire ceremony. It can be particularly potent during this full moon. Having a bonfire if you're in a place to do that, or simply lighting a candle indoors, maybe doing a candle gazing meditation. Write down any fears or doubts or limitations you wish to release. And also during this fire ceremony, consider honoring your ancestors, asking for them for their wisdom and guidance and protection. Offer these written intentions to the flames, visualizing them not being burned, like burned at the stake, but being transformed and transmuted into a positive energy and action. With the sun opposite the moon, the sun is in Aquarius, which is a sign of humanity and innovation. And also Mercury is our great communicator, and alongside Saturn is also at Aquarius. What we need to do to let go and really open up our hearts at this time to change. How do we really show up for ourselves? How do we really express our gifts? Aquarius urges us to think beyond just ourselves and think about our bigger self, and even consider when we have that self-confidence and self-love, we're able to consider the greater good of humanity. And with that being said, there's another practice that we can do during this full moon, or actually every day is a good idea, is a gratitude practice. And cultivating an attitude of gratitude by reflecting on our blessings, having a gratitude journal and writing down the things that you're thankful for every day, focusing on the abundance and beauty that surrounds you. I do have on my website, I do have a complete gratitude book, ebook, and journal. I'll put a link below. Sorry. Consider even at this time offering prayers of gratitude to honor your lineage and the blessings of your ancestors, of your parents and your grandparents and the ones that came before them. Be devoted to your heart practices and to your heart, because this is what's going to keep us centered when we're in that moment of, I don't know what's next, but I know something. And expressing our gratitude and raising our vibration and attracting more positivity into our life. And I don't mean saying raising our vibration like our whatever new age stuff. I'm talking about when we literally let go of what's not serving us, the BS, the samskaras that are just causing loops of negative thoughts or negative patternings, or maybe they're not even negative, but they're not positive either. Or maybe they are positive and there's actually something better out there. And so when I talk about raising our vibration, I'm talking about getting rid of the old and bringing in the new. Like what new reality do you really want to create for yourself and the world around you? Under the influence of the Aquarian energy, the Leo full moon encourages us to harness our individual power and our creativity to contribute to the collective awakening. It's every time one of us shares something positive and shares something that is going to help raise our consciousness or raise our thought patterns, we're able to help each other more as change makers and as visionaries, using our unique talents and voices to advocate for progress, to advocate for equality, to advocate for those who can't advocate for themselves. Engaging in the activities. Sorry, I'm getting a little thinking about all the things that are going on in the world. Engaging in activities that ignite your creative spark, whether it's even painting, writing, dancing, singing. Allow yourself to freely express these emotions and let them move through your body. Channel your inner fire into these artistic endeavors. We need more beauty in the world. We need more heart-centered action. This is also the perfect time for chanting and singing and devotions of the heart. We need those vibratory patterns out into the world. People need to hear you. You need to hear yourself too. So, with that being said, Saturn's presence in Aquarius reminds us the importance of structure and discipline in pursuit of our goals. It calls for practicality and perseverance as we work towards building a more just and inclusive society. There's just so much going on, and each one of us contributes to that. Mercury also, the great communicator, this influence amplifies the power of our communication during this full moon, urging us to engage in meaningful dialogue and exchange with others, coming back to our hearts and listening to diverse perspectives, collaborate towards common goals, fostering unity and understanding in our communities and in the world. Now is also the perfect time for acts of charity and chanting. And I know those seem like two opposite ends of the spectrum, but they really do go hand in hand. And under, I can't, this is such a lie, I didn't mean this video to be this long. Under the benevolent gaze of Jupiter, the great visionary, this full moon inspires us to believe in the limitless possibilities that lie ahead. It doesn't mean that we don't experience anxiety, or it doesn't mean we put on rose-colored glasses. It means that we acknowledge the stickiness, and that gives us, acknowledge the stickiness. Where am I trying to go with this? And go forward with a sense of optimism and faith in our abilities and our gifts to manifest our intentions and desires. There's a feeling of abundance and opportunity in the air, urging us to embrace life with courage and confidence. Another self-care ritual is that's powerful right now is doing a ritual bath. You can jump in a river if that's in your practice to do so, or a lake. Everyone's doing the cold plunges in Montana, and I'm in Malaysia getting stuffy nose going out in the water, but or just take a soothing bath with essential oils, practice gentle yoga. You can do a soleil bath, and that's S-O-L-E bath. I've mentioned it before in some of my videos, and what that is Himalayan salt, like a pound or two in your bath water. Soak in it for like 20 minutes, not right before bed because it's going to energize you. And the Himalayan salt has 84 of your body's 92 essential minerals, and this infuses the electricity within our body. And when you get out, don't dry off afterwards. Just let the minerals soak into your skin, and the bath will be like having a 3-day little detox on the full moon. You can also indulge in some abhyanga or self-massage, or go receive a massage from some loving hands, or Reiki, self-Reiki, or go to some loving hands and receive Reiki. Nourish yourself from the inside out and prioritize activities that bring you joy, and relax that anxiety that might be hindering you from going out and really embodying your dharma and being your most amazing self. Meanwhile, I haven't forgotten about Mars, the planet of action and energy. And this infuses this lunar phase, this enlightening, literal, like enlightening phase with a sense of passion and drive and determination. Mars empowers us to make bold, decisive action towards our goals. And maybe a few days after the full moon, it won't feel like that. It might be a time to just really tap into your wisdom and fuel your ambitions so you can propel yourself forward on your journey. So all together, all the planets playing this harmonious aspects, it's really a good, it's really a powerful time. I don't know about good or bad, but it's really a harmonious between the moon and Jupiter and Mars, creating a potent cocktail of energy, amplifying our creative potential and inspiring us to pursue our dreams with gusto. And when we are in alignment with our Dharma, as we navigate our shadows that have been surfacing this month, or for some of us the past few months, or maybe even the past few years, who knows. Hopefully we can, as they really start to be like, oh, this is my time, I have to change. Give yourself grace. It is a time of growth and expansion and moving forward. And the momentum that we harness, the power of the cosmos, is here to manifest our desires and create positive change in our lives and the world around us. Overall, this full moon in Leo on February 24th heralds a period of empowerment, creativity, self-expression. So embrace your inner lion, your inner courage. Come back to your heart. Unleash your passions and let your light shine brightly for all to see. I hope this hasn't been too long. If you've listened this long, you're amazing. Thank you for letting me ramble, and hopefully you got something out of it. And thank you. I will leave some links below to the Soleil bath and to whatever else I mentioned, the gratitude journal and book on my website. And I also have a spring sacred cycles Ayurvedic cleanse coming up that I'll post a link to as well. And thank you for watching. Thank you for liking my video. Thank you for following my channel. And I hope you have a beautiful full moon. Have a great day.